I'm Dany. I'm going to talk to you about skeptical news and events for this week. So I'm here with Rebecca Watson.
Hello.
Rebecca, what's your connection with skeptics?
What's my connection with skeptics? Well, I run a blog called skepchick.org.
Wow.
And I am on a podcast. No, it's not a wow. Everybody has a blog.
Oh.
It's okay.
I'm not impressed.
No, there you go. That's the appropriate reaction when someone says, I have a blog. And I also have a podcast called The Skeptic's Guide to the Universe.
Wow. And what do you talk about on it?
We talk about, Skeptic's Guide to the Universe, we cover the full spectrum of pseudoscience and good science, bad science, paranormal claims, the whole thing. Skepchick, we tend to focus a little bit more on feminism, topics that affect women more than they do men, because there's a bit of a gap there amongst other skeptical outlets.
Mm-hmm. And why are you interested in feminism?
Well, I have girl parts.
Hey.
It's something that's come about very naturally because I started Skepchick, and it was mostly about the broader topics, and but then I noticed that there was this gap there that needed to be covered, that the male bloggers and podcasters and writers just weren't covering because it didn't really affect them as much. So I got into it that way, and then over time I've kind of honed my feminist sensibilities.
Great. And what got you involved in skepticism in the first place?
I began actually because I was a magician in college, and I worked my way through college doing that. And I was a big fan of Penn and Teller, and they got me turned on to James Randi. Mm-hmm. I started reading his website at randi.org, and it just sort of took off from there, really.
And can you do any tricks on me now?
No.
Are you doing a trick on me now and I just don't realise?
I've so severely misdirected you that you won't know until sometime next month, actually. It's going to be amazing, though.
You look good.
Absolutely.
You're so good.
Yes.
She's good.
I know.
And so what's kept you interested in skeptics? How come you didn't just kind of get involved in it and then think, yeah, I've done that now? Well, how come you're still sort of active and involved?
Yeah, I have done that with a lot of other hobbies. But skepticism, I think what's kept me involved is the people. I love being surrounded by weirdos. And I've met so many amazingly, wonderfully talented people that it really keeps me going. Especially here in England, I spent so much time. I spent the first 28 years of my life in the States.
Really?
I did. I don't know if you can tell. No. I've been practicing my English accent.
Oh, your accent. Oh, no, I thought you meant, you look normal, you sound...
as well.
Yeah,
no.
Okay.
It's all up front. That's the trick. That's the trick. I'm actually...
She is good.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. But yeah, I was really happy to move here, which I just did a month ago, because I know so many cool people here, and they keep me really inspired, because they're so talented and passionate, and that keeps me passionate and keeps me continually wanting to hone my skills.
Brilliant. And what's your greatest skill?
We need to get my husband in here for that, actually. But
shouldn't have asked that. What's your second greatest skill?
Awkward.
He likes to read books.
On the super speedy Science and Skeptical book review this week is John Ronson, Out of the Ordinary. This is a collection of his Guardian articles, so if you missed them first time round or want to read them again, this is a great book. It's actually really funny. I laughed out loud quite a few times, which is unusual for me. And so he covers things like Stanley Kubrick, when he goes to his place, various different cults, including the Alpha course, the Christian thing, and he meets Jonathan King, the paedophile, and he talks about being a dad and his struggles with that. So I really like this book, and I give it a 9 out of 10. One Law for All campaign is organising a rally this Saturday, the 21st of November, at 12 o'clock in Hyde Park, near Marble Arch. You can go along and listen for a couple of hours to various different speakers talking about why we should support secularism in this country and across the world, and why we shouldn't have any religious laws. It's Christmas soon, so you might want to get together some ideas for your atheist, sceptical, science, nerdy type Christmas, and why not go along to atheisthholidaycards.com. You can get a subverted Christmas message on your Christmas cards, which could be fun. If you'd like to get a Christmas gift of jewellery for somebody with some atheist or scientific themes, then why not go to surlyramix.com. If you want some Charles Darwin-y type of gift for some kids, then you could go to charliesplayhouse.com. Richard Dawkins' Greatest Show on Earth book is just in time for Christmas, so that's for the more adult amongst you. If you've got any suggestions for atheist or sciencey gifts, then let us know at The Skeptic. If you'd like to be on the email list for the Psychology of the Paranormal Network, then why not follow instructions below. You can also participate in studies done by the Psychology of the Paranormal Department in Goldsmiths University by following the web address below. If you subscribe to The Skeptic magazine, which you should, you might have seen that Hilary Evans has an essay competition for people writing about religion and belief, and there's £400 to be won for first place. If that sounds good, why not enter that? So that was Skeptical news and events for this week. Come back next week to find out more.